Y'all doing all right? It's about time, man. I've been waiting on y'all. Y'all seem like y'all don't want to talk about no big boys around here.
Co-offensive coordinator, offensive line coach Jason Onyebuagu. There'll be an pronunciation test after this.
All right, who's kicking this thing off?
Coach, who's impressed you the most?
Who's impressed me the most? Up front?
Yes.
We've got some guys that were returning that got to play some ball last year. So, been leaning on those guys to lead us here starting fall camp. I would say Evan Henry, he's playing center for us right now, and he's doing an unbelievable job up front, growing into a leadership role and just, showing up every day, commanding the group, and making sure that we're doing the things up front for us to be successful.
Coach said philosophy around here is big guys set the tone. Can you talk about how you feel about that?
Oh yeah, so it's funny, but me and Coach Bradley, D-line coach, we've worked together for a while now, and one of our biggest mottos is "Big men lead the way." So I think we're trying to establish that here. I don't know if that's been the motto here in the past, but Coach Taylor brought me here to make sure that was the way. Everything starts with for us up front. We have to be able to execute at a high level to make everybody else's job easier. So those are the things that we've been focused on to start fall camp here. One, building some camaraderie within the group, and then being able to go execute at a high level for as many plays as needed to sustain drives and score points and get us in the end zone.
The performance of the defensive line this fall camp has been talked about the most. And what is your assessment on how your offensive line unit's dealing with that? And what is that like practicing against those guys every single day?
Yeah, man, it's cliche, but iron sharpens iron. So, the opportunity for us to go out there every day and fight against probably one of the better D-lines for sure in this conference, and probably going to be one of the better ones in the country, has been making us better. Again, the relationship that me and Coach Bradley have had over the years of just having O-line and D-lines going against each other, we knew the kind of product that we were going to get up front once we got the right guys and the right bodies in here, and now you're seeing those guys develop every day going to work. It's a different game in those trenches. So you got to come to work every day, and the guys that we're battling with are for sure going to be some of the better guys in our conference. So it is making us better. You're seeing guys step up, and you're starting to see guys take the coaching and the development and putting us in position to where we're going to have a pretty good group up front.
Coach, have you had any freshmen stand out?
Freshman-wise, it's tough on freshman O-linemen, man. They're kind of finding their way. There's been a few that have stood out. I don't want to give them too much love right now. But we got a group of young guys that's going to have an impact in the O-line position for years to come here. So we're excited about them. There's a few that have been doing a really good job, but I don't want to name drop anybody just yet. I want to see them keep working and see where we finish off.
You mentioned the camaraderie with a group of guys that has to kind of all work together. How important is them to be all on the same page?
That's everything. In any offensive line unit, you have to get 5 guys that can think alike and do it fast, especially in our offense. We're going to play with tempo. We're going to press the issue. So those guys got to be able to, I always say it, fix problems. You got to fix problems on the field at a high level. And the only way you do that is having trust in the guy next to you that he's thinking and on the same page as you. So those are the things that, we've been looking to try to develop as we go here through fall camp. And you've seen the progression from spring, taking that hard work they put in the summer and now putting it in fall camp to where, we're mixing, matching some groups. I told them coming into camp, I'm looking for about 7 to 8 guys who can go out there and play at a high level for us. So we've been mixing, matching those guys up and just trying to kind of find what's the best fit for what we're looking for. And there's a lot of guys doing a really good job. But I think, these next couple of weeks, I think kind of honing in on, who those 7 and 8 guys are going to be and building that camaraderie together, that's going to be huge for us.
Coach, are they, at this point in the camp, are they ahead where they need to be? Are they right at it, in your opinion?
I would say we're right on pace. I think at the O-line position, it's easiest to say if you had a good day or you had a bad day. And I think we've had more good than bad, especially with the group of, again, a lot of new faces were brought in here kind of after the spring and through the summer. So, again, it takes time up front. But I would say to this point, man, we've done some really good things. You're starting to turn on the tape and you're seeing those guys take the coaching, do the things, not make the same mistakes. And it's coming together. We're right on pace. We'll be where we need to be August 26th.
Do it.
No quarterback questions?
How are they doing?
I would say that's actually a place where we got to continue to grow. I've been on him is actually these last couple of days of just, making sure that we do a good job protecting those guys because, they're playing at a high level. I actually, half the time, I never know who's at quarterback anyways. I'm so locked into who's going on up front, and then you see a great ball come out, and, I lean over and I ask Coach Billerman, who's that? Who threw that one? Because you're just trying to figure it out. So it doesn't matter who's back there playing the position for us. Like I said, they're all playing at a high level, but we have to continue to do a good job keeping them upright and keeping them comfortable in the pocket. All right. That's easy, man. That's it, man. Y'all, that was an easy one. Okay, math. I'm okay in math. I'm all right, math.